And in this episode, I head to downtown Phoenix to check out some vintage import cars. From classic Euros, JDM Legends, all the way to everyday import traffic, it's got it all.
I got up at the crack of dawn this morning to go check out the best classic import cars that Phoenix has to offer. I'm headed to a Cars and Coffee meet put on by a group called the KYUSHA Club. KYUSHA is a Japanese word. The literal translation is old car. Traditionally, KYUSHA includes several different types of car styles. You've got like Shakotan style, which is like the lowered car. Then you've got like Kaido Racer, which mimics the old silhouette race cars of the 70s and 80s. But probably what most people are more familiar with from this era of cars and type of car styles is Bosozoku. Now, technically Bosozoku isn't the correct term for vintage car style because Bosozoku refers to motorcycle gangs, biker gangs in Japan. I think the translation is Running Wild Tribe or something like that, where they would do these crazy motorcycle aesthetic styles with big seats and big bars and big exhaust pipes. But a lot of that similar style also is in cars, like Kaido Racer style kind of stuff. I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert in these kinds of things because I am not in the slightest. I just want to give you a little taste of some Japanese car culture history. But anyway, let's go check out some old import cars. This includes Euro and Japanese cars, not just Japanese imports. Of course, I had to drive Cream Puff out to this meet, so we're hanging out in one of the back parking lots with some of the other degenerates out here. Almost everybody out here's got a camera because of all these really cool vintage cars, and like it's for blocks around the auto shop where all the premium cars are parked at. We've got so many cars out here on the street, and the parking lot's filling up everything. Like here's an alleyway we're walking down, SW20 right there, NSX, S2000, E30 over there, and there's even more cars even further away as we're walking over here. I think that's a Crown? Is that a Crown? Yeah, Toyota Crown Royal Saloon, Mark III Supra, FBRX7. This is a Stagia wagon, I think. There's a bunch of these actually out today. The Cressida wagon. What's this one over here? Oh, cool, an old Chaser. The generation older than that I'm used to. This is a Rafine Turbo. I think this has like the 1G turbo, kind of a weird engine if I remember correctly. A couple of K cars down here. Liberno, this thing is so small. Twin cam 12 valve. So this is there we go. So this has got to be like a 3-cylinder. And then we got this guy over here. Ah, this is awesome. This is so cool. A Daihatsu Move. Is that a Supra? That is got some pretty crazy aero on it. And some very, very nice work wheels. Dang, check this thing out. Alpina. Alpina is like a tuning company that does a lot of factory BMW stuff, especially in the 80s and into the 90s. This is a cool kind of livery on this thing. Itasha. It's got like a M3 E36 style spoiler on the back of it. And then check out this old Carrera. Man, I really want an old Porsche like this. This would be great. It's kind of funny that these are showing up, or funny to me anyway, these are showing up at these KYUSHA meets because they're just barely old enough. It's a 2005 and older, and it's pretty cool. Split window VW bus. That's awesome. And an old FJ. These are kind of a weird body style Land Cruiser. They're not very common, not very popular, but they are so cool and unique. Check out this FC RX-7 right here. Hey, he was at the Southwest Speed Fest. Arizona LEDs. There's been a bunch of stages here, and stages are kind of like a Skyline wagon-ish. Like you can put an RB, they come with an RB, or you can put an RB in them. Anyway, and then some people put like this, the R34 front end. You know, they put the GTR, the Skyline front end, on the wagon. So this is pretty sick. This right here is sort of that Shackleton style. Could be a little bit lower, but just kind of a clean stock body on little wheels. Lowered pretty low. Let's look at his tuck on the rear tires. And then you've got the more race styled ones of like this S2000 here.
Okay.
Ooh, S15.
Yeah,
No. Yeah. You can't.
One of these days I'll have an S15. Maybe. There's such a wide variety of cars here, from Japanese classics to up to early to mid 2000s cars, but a bunch of Euro cars and some absolutely incredibly clean old Porsches I've seen rolling around too. So they got a couple of different parking areas here. If you're a peasant like me, you park on the street and hope that you can find a spot and pay the meter. Then you got this parking lot here, which is more like premium-ish, but then inside the auto shop over here is where the best cars are at. So we're gonna go head over and check those out.
The like mounting points.
Akasuka.
Oh, that's
Sick.
Is that just to go lower?
So it doesn't bottom out the housing. But now
Oh, RX-3, RX-2, RX-2, there we go. Mazda RX-2, it's not very often you see these. A lot of these RX-2s and RX-3s have just rusted and fallen away, so it's really cool to see one out here. And looks like it's got RX-8 seats in it, cool. I mean, look at that, even the paint matched air cleaner cover. That's awesome. Getting ready to go home, but I found my people here. All the 8.6 nerds are hanging out, checking out the 8.6s. We got Rav's 11 front end USDME 8.6. We got Pizza Chris over here with his SR5 GTS swap, and then, well, way over there's my Corolla by the Hi-Ace. All right, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. There's a driverless car over there.